guys, welcome back. It's another track guide video today, and this week we are taking the GT3 fixed round Daytona, which is good. I think there'll be a lot of Daytona running this week. There's the 2.4 hours at the weekend, which I'm looking to do. But yeah, we're doing a bit of a track guide today, obviously for you guys. I think the Ferrari Challenge is here at some point as well, but yeah. So, for me, let me just back it up a little bit. So, for me, for T1, it can be a very tricky braking zone. So, for me, I hope you can see my mouse, is see the yellow marker just there and the white line. They're my braking visuals. So, for me, that's where I brake, and the end of that white line is where I slowly start to turn in all the way from top gear, coming down the box, braking, try and get as close to the white line as you can, straighten up, open it up, get the other side of this line here. Come on, try and get as close here in second or third. It can vary depending on how much speed. Let the car roll out. So clip this curb, and then for me here is sort of as soon as I see the 100 metre on the right hand side, that's where I start braking again, down a few gears into second, get it on an international horseshoe again. I'll try and stick a bit close to this curb. As soon as you see that curb, you can open up, use all this space on the outside for full power. The little kink is quite self-explanatory. Full power, flat through all the way through there. Then as you get over this line, sort of where these cones on the right hand side, that's where I start braking hard. Try and start on the brake line and start your turning as soon as you see the curb. Now for me, I come off quite tight. That's what I just like to do. Come off quite tight, aim for the curb on the outside. So up and through the gears, then it's just here where the track comes back there. That's where I brake for this corner, which is very important. Now again, I'll keep it medium to touch. I don't usually drift that all the way wide. Then it's pretty much full power all the way into the bus stop. Some people do drift up a little bit, just come back down to help with gravity. I don't know if gravity exists, but obviously with the downhill momentum, so you might get 1 or 2 Ks. Try and hug it as close as you can to this yellow line. As soon as it opens up, try and drift over as much as you can. Now here, this is very tricky. Now I never used to have my graphics settings, unfortunately, on a high, so I never used to have that yellow marker there in terms of turning to turn in. But let's just go back a little bit. Again, same for T1. As you can see, there is a yellow marker there. I roughly brake around there. I might go a little bit further on sometimes, depending on what car I'm in. But for this GT3, that's where I usually brake. Usually cook it down into 2 gears. As soon as you sort of see the one-ish sort of turning, take as much curb here on the inside as you can, straight line it. I'll sort of ride the brake to keep the car settled. And as soon as you're here, straight line it across the curb. Best exit. Alright, back into the banking. Got self-explanatory. Let's go for a sort of a semi-ish quick lap. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think round here, infield bit is quite easy, it's not so bad, but coming out onto the banking both times through bus stop can be a nightmare to get right. But especially the first bit, coming out and getting it right to maximise the speed. So there, look, watch my braking, start braking there. Again, not doing as much speed, so try and get it in as close as you can. The car drift out a little bit. Clip the curb, and then there. Trail brake in. That's what the GT3 likes. That's a bit of trail braking. Let the car drift out again. Now, there's a lot less visuals than there was at Silverstone last week. So it's all about all your braking points. So again, let the cones there. Side as you can down, sit again, try and get as close in as you can, come back into the power nice and gently so the car doesn't want to come round. Car drift out again, just on the edge of the road here, come off the brake, maybe brake a little bit later there maybe, and then basically full power all the way around. Now so we're using the fixed setup, so it's not the obviously most optimum setup. Obviously you would have run a lot less wing here, etc. But we're just doing this as a bit of a visual guide for you guys and that as well. So yeah, there's quite a few series running here this week. But again, look, looking for that yellow bit. Down to, turn it in, ride in the brake just to keep the car settled because it likes to be a bit bumpy. Get on the pedals as you can to maximise this. But yeah, you got GT3 fixed running here. You have European Sprint Series running here. Again for the 2.4 and then also the 24 hours that are coming up. And then I think the Ferrari's running here from the top of my head as well. So if you're doing the Ferrari challenge again, this will help you out as well. But hopefully, I don't know what with my driving. But again, yeah, drift it out wide for T1 and then brake in there nice and gently. Don't want the ABS to kick on and you guys go straight on or the rear end to come round. There we go, let's try and do a few quicker laps now. Let's see what lap time we can get. Around the International Horseshoe, a little bit of a slide. So yeah, I've got session bash lap on instead of over all-time best because that would have been when I had a setup on for like last year's 24. So there's no point doing that at all. And obviously different builds, cars are all different now, especially these GT3s. They drive completely differently on the new tyre model, so it's all that time. So we'll just do session best. And price as you can look, could maybe go a little bit earlier. We might lose a few tenths maybe. Yeah, again, keep it as close as you can to the yellow line without actually going down because that will really unsettle the car. So you see these white lines start to straighten up. Again, try and get as close as you can to the wall without touching. As soon as you see it break down to start to turn in, don't like that, as that happens. Oh dear me, my front end's come off. Brilliant. Right. Join me back again when we're back out on track. Yeah, so welcome back, guys. Come back out the pits. Yeah, ignore that a little bit. I think I just carried a bit too much speed and tried to downshift a bit too quick, and the car went to come around. Now the pit lane here has obviously changed a lot. Here's where we can let go of the speed limit. Yeah, so we'll just do an out lap and then 2 quali runs like you would do, ready for the race. So it's look at that wooden steering cold tyres. It's very important, I think, now to get the tyres warm and the brakes warm. Especially on the infield, but you're not going to get your tyres so warm. But yeah, how is everyone finding the GT3 since the update? Especially on the new tyre model. The drives on cold tyres, I think any car is a bit loose now and a bit scary, so we've got to take it nice and easy till the warm up, especially in these. But yeah, I'll try and take 2 qualifying laps. Aim is maybe try and get under 48. We'll try and do that. Again, just warm up the tyres. I've done really nice, and weaving doesn't really do that much. Really for it, down into third for no reason, but we'll want to maximise the exit. There we are. Yeah, the tyre should be okay-ish now, about 60s. So you'll gain heat just from the banking anyway, because you sort of constantly are turning. But yeah, let's try and go for 2 quality laps, get a banker in, and we'll try and go a little bit quicker. Hopefully we won't crash again at the bus stop like we did. Like I said before, the bus stop is an absolute killer to get right. Unfortunately. So tyres there, still slightly a bit cold on the brakes there. Here we go, let's get International Horseshoe right. Bit wide, but we've managed to bring it back a little bit. We've managed to help us out on the power a little bit more. Kink, nice and easy flat. Now maybe in the race I might go into 5th there, just to help with, just get the engine braking down, to help you stop a bit more. Qualifying is not so much. There we go, there. Nice exit-ish. That's gained us about a 10th. and we'll hopefully just gain that. We'll gain that all the way down. I did short shift a little bit into 5th, but that shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't hamper us too much. It's a good thing for GT3s. They like to be, especially as Ferrari, likes to be revved. You know, I should not try not to die. There we go. It's a bit better. Ooh, almost died. Woohoo! Yeah, don't do that, kids. Almost died. But now look, we've got a good exit. We're just gaining time, gaining time now. Especially around here in draft, you gain so much time and you can save so much fuel in draft. So that's any tip, especially if you're doing ones with pit stops, so like the ESS, GTs or LMPs or anything like that. I'm gonna try, if you are behind someone, and you're only a little bit quicker than them, I would say maybe just sit behind them, save fuel. Especially if it's a pit stop one, where you have to make a pit stop. I would. Because if you save a little bit of fuel, you can hopefully maybe get out in front of them. I've gone down to first for some reason there. But we're still up a little bit, So the first one was a 47.7. Try and go a little bit quicker on this second time around. Yeah. Now for the mini endurance and the Daytona 24, I won't be driving a GT. We'll be driving the P2s around here. Again, they've had a massive update as well, so they're not much quicker than a GTE. And the Mont there was a bit, because the track's nice and long, but around here there won't be much difference at all, I don't think. To the bus stop for the final time. There we go. Let's see if we can gain some time. We might get about to get to a 10th and a half, maybe. Oh no, we're going down time now, don't be doing that. Losing a tiny bit of time. But yeah, especially on the second lap. You want to just basically run it as close to this yellow line as you can. Make it a short distance as you can to the line, and there it is. So yeah, so there's my track guide to Daytona. If you like what you see, drop it a little like, give the channel a little subscribe as well, that would really help me out. And yeah, I will see you soon for some more racing action. And take care, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.